Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share my new channel, Green's House. I just locked down an amazing interview I'm going to have with somebody who's pretty damn famous coming up very soon. I think we're going to meet up on Friday. Well, not meet up, but we will talk, have a conversation on Friday, and I will get that uploaded ASAP. Keep it tuned. It's going to be a great one. And happy Wednesday, everybody. And while you were sleeping last night, while you were sleepless in Seattle or sleeping in Seattle, the government did what they did. You know, they do that shit, guys. They wait till everybody's asleep. They wait till everybody's night, drooling on their pillow, and then they ram shit through that we don't want. And last night was no different. Last night, they decided it was a good time to pass a $95 billion package for America. They're going to spend billions on the wall. They're going to give money to Americans to help them combat this hyperinflation that we are dealing with. They say the prices are going down. They say that inflation is better, but it's just not translating to you at the fucking cash register, is it? Or at the gas pump. So they're going to take that $95 billion, like I said, build the wall, help the Americans, repair our infrastructure, and bring us into the 21st century like the rest of the world. Hold on. Yeah, it's my producer, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm in the middle of recording. Yes, man, you know my schedule. You're my producer. What do you want? Yeah, I was just telling them the 95 billion. Yeah, they're going to finally spend it. They've heard our calls. They've heard our cries. And they're sending it to who? Again? You know what, man? We need to start having meetings before I do videos because I'm sick and tired of you catching me while I'm talking, telling me something different. All right, goodbye. Sorry, guys. You thought that they were going to spend that $95 billion on your punk ass? Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Everybody else is getting that money, fool. Not you. You don't mean shit. You provide the money. They spend the money. Know your role and shut your mouth.
I don't know why we're surprised by Trump. How many times does he have to prove we can't be trusted?
Shut up, Sloppy Joe. We know you can't be trusted. You're the government. And stop interrupting me when I'm trying to record something, your sloppiness. Shit. Anyways, what was I saying, guys? Where was I? Oh, yes, $95 billion to everybody else. Just the way they like it. And you know what words they like to use? Bipartisan. Oh, so if we're getting fucked by both of you, then it's okay. If we're getting a little bit of that Democratic dick and a little bit of that Republican dick, well, then it's okay. What are you crying about, Americans? The legislation, which includes 4 bills that passed in the House over the weekend with bipartisan support. Oh, thank you. We're getting DP. We're getting it in all our holes. The package provides roughly, give or take, $26 billion for Israel. I've asked this shit before, and I'm going to ask it again. Where the fuck is the $3 billion that we send you fools every year? This is nothing new. We didn't just decide to send Israel money because they got some beef. We give them over $3 billion every single year. So what have you been doing with it if you don't have the money to fight a fucking war? What have you been spending the money on? What? Bagels and lox? Where has $3 billion gone? Up somebody's nose? We give it to you every year, but now you need, all of a sudden you need this injection of tens of billions of dollars because you're fighting somebody? $26 billion for Israel. And do you think this is going to be the last payment? If you do, stay tuned after this video. I got some magic beans I want to sell you. Currently at war with Hamas in Gaza, as well as $61 billion for, you guessed it, our favorite bastard child, our favorite bottomless pit to throw our tax money into, Ukraine. What have you been doing with that money? Do you really think Ukraine spends all of the money that we send them? Do you think that their benevolent ruler takes all of that money and distributes it where it's supposed to go in his fucked up country, where he jails his opponents? Or there's a nice Nazi racist stronghold? $61 billion. Somebody let me know in the comments, how many billions of dollars have we given those sons of bitches? I know it's well over 100 million. I think it'll get to 1 trillion. Why not? It's so easy to spend other people's money. And $8 billion for allies in the Indo-Pacific. A fourth bill would force a U.S. ban on TikTok, which I think is a plan by Mark Zuckerberg to eliminate his competition. If its Chinese parent company doesn't sell it, impose sanctions on Russia. Ooh, sanctions. China and Iran, and seize Russian assets to help Ukraine rebuild from the war's damage. Because this is only the first half. This is only the top few inches of the dick that we're getting. This is the helmet and then halfway down the shaft, paying for the war. The bottom half of the shaft down to the bristle, to those pubic hairs, is going to be rebuilding Ukraine. Of course, we can't just give them the money to defend themselves and then expect them to put some of that money aside so they can pay for their own rebuild. No. No. Let me tell you something. No, that would be ridiculous. We're going to pay for that too. This is just phase one. This is just the top of the dick. This is the first 6 inches of dick. You better hold on tight. You better bite down on a popsicle stick or something, or a tongue depressor, because you're going to have to take that second 6 inches. That's going to hurt. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of watching this nature show one time, and it was talking about mating and all these wild animals and how they do it. And I think it's lions do it every 30 seconds for 7 days or some shit like that. Lions be doing some crazy shit. But I remember one scene in particular. It was these wild donkeys. And, in basic training, the thing called a donkey dick. If you got your sheets hanging down under your rack, that's called a donkey dick. Well, a real donkey dick is huge. This donkey's dick was almost dragging in the dirt. And he hopped up on top of that female donkey and gave him all 18 to 20 inches at one time. No foreplay. He wasn't nibbling on her ear. He just jumped up and shoved it all in. And the female donkey, she was like, hee-haw. That shit hurt. That's us. We are the female donkey, and the federal government is hopping on our back with 18 inches of a hard dick. That dick's hard enough to cut diamonds. Like Richard Pryor said, his dick is harder than times in 29. This is only the first half of the dick. Well, of course we have to rebuild Ukraine. We can't expect them to manage the fucking billions that we've given them and pay for it themselves. You guys are crazy. So that's $26 billion for Israel. Who knows where that's going? $61 billion for Ukraine. We know where that's going, up his nose. And $8 billion for allies. And who the fuck are allies? Is Taiwan? Is that what they're talking about? Are they talking about Taiwan? Is that our ally in the Indo-Pacific? A bipartisan majority in the Senate. Oh, hold on. Sloppy Joe is saying this. Let's be authentic. Let me get into character. Love smelling kids' hair, chocolate chip ice cream. Love smelling kids' hair, chocolate chip ice cream. I shit my pants regularly. A bipartisan majority in the Senate joined the House to answer history's call at this critical inflection point. Congress has passed my legislation to strengthen our national security and send a message to the world about the power of American leadership. We stand resolutely for democracy and freedom and against tyranny and oppression. The need is urgent for Ukraine facing unrelenting bombardment from Russia. For Israel, which just faced unprecedented attacks from Iran. For refugees and those impacted by conflicts and natural disasters around the world, including Gaza, Sudan, and Haiti. And for our partners seeking security and stability in the Indo-Pacific. Wow, powerful words. Powerful words from Sloppy Joe.
I don't know why we're surprised by Trump. How many times does he have to prove we can't be trusted?
Can you believe that shit? Let me read that to you one more time. Well, I won't read the whole thing. I won't put you through that again. But it says, Congress has passed my legislation to strengthen our national security. How is that possible to strengthen our national security when you didn't give a fucking dime to us? So you're telling me in your oatmeal consistency of a brain, if you popped his top like he had it popped 4 times, you would find Quaker oatmeal in there. Wilford Brimley would be proud of the contents of Sloppy Joe's scalp. You're telling me that spending billions of dollars between 6 and 10,000 miles away from America, that's strengthening our national security? And he said, Israel, which just faced unprecedented attacks from Iran. You mean the 99% of those janky ass, hoopty fucking drones that were shot down before they hit anything? I think maybe a few of them made it through and killed a few goats. That's an unprecedented attack when nobody got hurt. And he says it and impacted by conflicts and natural disasters around the world, including Gaza. Hold up, Nate Dogg, hold up. So we're giving money to the people who are bombing Gaza, and we're giving money to Gaza. I'm scratching my head. I'm trying to figure this out. So giving them money helps us. Huh? What kind of pimp logic is that? That's like a pimp trying to talk a woman into selling her ass for him. Hey, baby, check this out, bitch. This is for both of us, baby. You get out there and you sell that ass, and it helps you. I'm helping you help you, bitch. You better hoe up or blow up. Huh? What were you going to say? I don't know how many times. Maybe until you can be trusted, which will be never. Which will be never.
In a sense, I don't know why we're surprised by Trump. How many times does he have to prove we can't be trusted? In a sense.
Is this real? When is somebody going to walk out in front of the world on the White House lawn and get one of those striped, what are those things called? I don't even know the name of it. And they're just going to go, cut. All right, guys. Thank you for attending, people of America. This was the longest running skit and joke you've ever seen. Everybody come on out. Sloppy Joe, come out. He comes running out, tears his face off. I was just kidding, guys. I'm not really that old and decrepit and senile. I don't really shit my pants. Who else? Come on out, Chocolate Patty, with your sideshow Bob curly fry hair. I'm just kidding. I'm not that incompetent. Come on out, Kamala, the Ugandan nightmare. I don't really laugh like that. I do have conviction. And I'm not really black. When is that going to happen? Never. This shit is real. They just took another $95 billion from your pocket. What did that man say in Malcolm X? Nigga, get your hand out my pocket. They just stuck their hand in our pocket, looked us in our eyes. Huh? Come here. Yeah. Where's your wallet, American taxpayer? You guys need to see me bigger for this. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, give me that. Let's see. 20, 40, 60. What else you got in there? They just reached in and took the money and didn't say shit. What you gonna do, America? What you gonna do? Come November, what you gonna do? Because if you don't do anything, they're going to continue to take our money and give it to other people.
And so I don't know why we're surprised by Trump. How many times does he have to prove we can't be trusted?
You tell me, you old fucker.